Okay, welcome to the second part of the What the hell is Star Citizen video. Or video series, or whatever you want to call it. Small disclaimer, I am in offline mode at the moment. There is no official way to do this. People who are actually curious might want to PM me about it. I am in offline mode to show what Star Citizen is at this moment. There will be a bit of bugs, but the main reason why I'm in offline is to show what it is without the network issue. The netcode needs extreme optimization still at this point, and I want to show people what it is without stuttering. This is to educate people and to get more people into Star Citizen and to give them a clear image of what Star Citizen is. I have found bugs, I have stress tested with the PTU and other people, and I've done my part. And now I'm doing another part, which is educating people. So before people lose their shit that this is offline, this is why it's offline. Offline mode sponsored Levski. So that's the first thing we're going to be walking around in, to show it off, to show what things are. There will probably buggy NPCs, there will maybe be an NPC moonwalking, etc. Graphics 4K, very high, low field of view because, well, I don't have an ultra wide, so you know, in reality 70 degrees of VOF is FOV, I mean, is enough for me. Motion blur off, because for me it doesn't enhance the game, and it shouldn't be in any game ever, except for maybe cutscenes. Sharpening at a grand total of 0. I'm playing in 4K already, there's no sharpening needed. It will only stretch my GPU more, and it's already at 100%. Chromatic aberration 0. It enhances color on edges, etc. I don't think it makes the game look any more beautiful, and again, it only stresses my graphics card more. I'm running for performance reference. I'm running an i7 7700K at 5.1 GHz. Hence, there will be little to no stuttering, and a overclocked 1080 Ti at about 2 GHz, and 16 gigs of DDR4 memory at 3 GHz. So it's not the beefiest of the beefiest systems out there, but it's adequate to run Star Citizen really well in 4K. So that's why I have it. Welcome to Levski. The first thing we're confronted with is a bottle of liquor and unopened, and some unopened beers. I think we'll head down. We'll just start exploring. Some cups and bits and cigarettes down there. As I said, the first thing we run into is a fairly bugged NPC. These are the things that still need fixing. CAG, I am not ashamed of it. CAG shouldn't be. It's part of why it's not released to the general public yet, which is fairly normal. The rest of the NPCs are behaving relatively normal, and this is Levski. This, I think the lore says it's an old mine, now kind of in a freelancing, no-law environment, running under a gentleman code of don't shoot each other in the face. So that's what I gathered from it. These are some cheeky missiles. And there's some more NPCs. I'm going to be requesting a ship. I'm going to fly. No, I'm going to show the shops at first. There will not be anything in the shops because it is in offline mode, so you won't be able to buy anything. Did I call the elevator? I did. It will take a little while for it to come. Yep, there it is. So yeah, elevators aren't teleporty things, they're actually entities. And they actually move. Which, weirdly enough, is quite a feat in the game. Nah, we'll just enjoy the beautiful view here. There we run into an NPC that's not really as bugged. And here is the Grand Border. With quite a bit of NPCs, some walking into each other, some half moonwalking. And let me through. So, again, this is why, please let me through. This is why I don't release to the general public yet. This is why they're still testing. Again, testing. So, this is the marketplace. All kinds of different goods and things you'll be able to buy in the near future, or already. I don't know, I haven't been here in the PTU. So, that's something. This is something that's actually quite interesting. He's selling aquariums, maybe for in your hangar, or in your ship, etc. Ooh, I haven't been here. Well, let's walk across the marketplace first. Here you can sell tools, or buy tools, I think. He sells plants and stuff. There's people drinking stuff. There's some fucking Harry Potter shit going on here with floating glasses. Stop walking into me. Yeah, go sit down, motherfucker. And it's quite noisy here, so I'm glad I've got quite a powerful microphone to pick up what I'm actually saying. Oh, okay, so this is the clothing shop. Yeah, so there's not actually any clothes here. That's because of me, not because of CIG. That's again because of the offline mode. Otherwise there would be clothing on these dummies, so, you know. Again, that's part of the offline mode. But I'm able again to show Star Citizen how it is at the moment without netcode issues and without being blown up by a random person. And the only hospital they have this janky ass place with slanted floors who are about to collapse. Well, the hospital's locked. So if you break your leg while walking down there, stub your toe, cut off your dick or something, you can't go to a hospital. So that's quite something at Levski. And now I will go about to spawn a cutlass. Let's go up here. Oh, it wasn't waiting for me. Okay. Well, let's admire the view again. Because, damn, this game is beautiful. Like, again, everything you see, everything around here, around Levski, other moons, other space stations, you can go there. And I just got a little message on Discord. I should have muted it, to be honest. So let's go to the right here. And I hope my cutlass is here to call in. Or yeah, because the cutlass is new. It's a rework model, so it's nice to show off. Drake Cutlass Black.
There. Should be waiting for you in the hangar.
And hangar 2, okay. And so just so you know, in 2947, which this game takes place in, they still haven't fixed webcams. They're still fish-eyed and awkward. And they haven't gotten rid of awkward people as well, so it's quite something to notice. And let's go down the elevator. So there's the trusty steed, the beautiful Cutlass Black. Some say it's mainly pirate organization oriented, for pirates, etc. So I'll just be in a bit flying out this hangar. I'll be walking around this thing because it is beautiful. It is looking aggressive, and it was my second ship. Second ship I bought because I couldn't let it pass, and when I heard the rework was coming, I was happier than ever, and it's become better than I'd ever expected. So yeah, that. Let's open the hangar door. I'll turn on the light so you can actually see. And there's a pink dragonfly in there. Just close this. This is the pink dragonfly, a hover bike. Isn't it beautiful? It's the Star Kitten variant. I spawned it in the persistent universe, and also offline it is persistent. So it's something nice. Up here is a turret. Here are 2 bunk beds to save your game once that's implemented. We've got a co-pilot seat here, and I'll be going in the pilot seat, which has quite a cool animation of rising up into the cockpit. I'll be taking my joystick to actually fly this thing, and let's just start the craft. You can either power on an engine on or just click flight right and start everything at one go.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
It's flying backwards. I want to see these hangars closing. This is quite cool. Hold it though. Well, I don't know, but they'll close like that. But it's quite a cool animation. There is so much detail and so much work and everything. This is Levski. Those are asteroids, etc., which you can go to and mine in the future. This is a very deep mining crater. See how far we can go. Okay, this is the bottom. And just together.
Hope to see you again one day.
Thank you. And just to get a reference of how big this actually is. This isn't a small ship. This is about 32 meters in length, I think. Something about there. And oh, this hole's quite the thing. Let's just boost off. Flying through here, being really dangerous. turn off comms tab because it's actually slowing me down. Here's Levski. And that's where you'll be doing a lot of missions from. So, the rest of the planet. Yep, you can go everywhere. So, weapons online at this point. Nice. And everything you see below or above us, as you, how you want to call it, is discoverable. I think it's funny to look at it this way. Actually, let's just land here.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
And I'll turn only the engines.
Engines offline.
Left Alt plus F to exit something fairly quickly. I turned only the engines off so the lights would stay on, etc. I'm going to open the hangar door and I'm going to fly out to Dragonfly. And it might be buggy AF because, well, early access. Well, not even early access, it's fucking alpha. It's a test universe. Same thing, flight ready. There's a big green arrow on me now to indicate I can land here. There's 2 landing spots in this cutlass. And let's fly backwards.
Landing gear down.
Okay, I need the landing gear up.
Landing gear up.
Thank you. This is quite the scrapey thing. But you can fly it just like any ship. Isn't it beautiful? On a pink hover bike. Okay, stop it. We go back in hover mode. Actually, I don't want to do it with all these rocks, but you know. Yep, there we go. That's actually behaving quite well now. Up into a rock. Excuse me. Oh, and it's going to scrape. And it's just so much fun. I just going about on a hoverbike. And a big ass rock in front of us. Why does it drift so much? Oh my god. And we start hovering again. This is 50% speed. Now calmly fly into the cutlass again.
Landing gear down. Landing gear up.
Barrel roll.
Landing gear down.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back.
Landing gear up.
It doesn't like this at all. What? Why is it floating away? See? I just I just tipped my cutlass. Okay, there we go. Physics started working again. Oh, this is what I mean. This is let's just jam it in there. Never mind this thing. F you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Well, you can immediately see the damage. Where? Oh, okay, my cutlass is still there. I'm going to cut to me going into the cutlass. Okay, back in my cutlass. Let's turn the engines on again and blow the hoverbike off. Let's blow up the hoverbike.
Engines online. Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Never thought I'd blow up a kitten. Oh my, this might be the biggest fail ever. My guns are spaced too far apart. Hang on. I'll need to hit it with one instead of that. Okay, so and you can immediately see the damage, which is quite decent model damage. Anyhow. Yeah, it is. So that was the start kitten. Now let's fly off. Let's go to Daymar and let's look at some atmospheric entry effects. Say bye-bye to Levski. Again, the sheer detail and beauty of this game is amazing. And again, as I said, everything you see here, you can go there. If you think, oh, that crater is quite big, I'd like to put my dick in that, then you can do so. And if you think, oh, well, that crater is way bigger, I think that compares to my mom, you can go sightseeing. So, you know, it's endless. It's almost endless. And it will become way bigger. Which I think is something to look forward to. And even though you're not a fan of sci-fi or Star Citizen or whatever, please just admire the technological advances they're making. It's quite spectacular. If you aren't amazed by anything yet, look at the level of detail. Look at what they're achieving. I think it's absolutely amazing. And at stable frame rates. Okay, so I'm going to open a MobiGlass, which you can do anything in. Request a landing pad, request access, accept missions, and also set a destination. So this is my current location by Delamar. Sorry. And I'll zoom out, and that's Corsair, the gas planet. And I'll zoom back in on that, and there we've got Selin, really small moon, Daymar, deserty moon, Yela, quite big, but very thin atmosphere. And I'll set Delamar as a destination to quantum travel to, so we can look at those effects and land there and look at the atmospheric entry. So let's close the MobiGlass. And let's quantum travel to Daymar, which is almost 1,000,000 kilometers away. Well, 816,761 kilometers to be exact. Press B to quantum travel. And let's look at the effects. Bye bye, Delamar. Hello, Crusader, and in a short bit, Selin. And this is quite a big distance, so it will take more than your average 10-second quantum jump. And once we will be able to quantum jump within planets, in between planets, I should say, it will even take longer. And there is Daymar. Small frame drop going out of quantum travel, but beyond that, just look at it. Just look at it. I mean, damn. And this moon is quite a bit bigger than Delamar. Delamar is almost like an asteroid type moon. And just look at the scale of this. I will be jumping to the day side of Delamar. Still has me on a cooldown of 1 second.
Quantum drive is now on.
So let's jump a short 300 kilometers. And that's 1 second.
Quantum drive is now off.
Oh, and that red is negative G's. It doesn't like that. And we'll go to Sublin mining facility, and I will cut to me when I'm about to make upper atmospheric entry for the beautiful effects. Well, actually, I'm going to put some music behind it, and I'm going to let you guys experience in real time what it is like to fly onto a moon. So, Again, everything you see you can go to. The trusty Cutlass Black. I can't seem to see where Crusader the gas giant is. It's probably just behind the moon. But let's just watch and enjoy.
complete. Launch complete. Launch complete. Landing complete. Landing complete. Engines offline.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Welcome to Roberts Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Shields max. Shields are off.
Landing gear up. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Gear down. Engines offline. Quantum drive is now. Quantum drive is now off. Front impact warning.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing gear down. Automated landing.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Shield system offline.
Welcome to the Port Olisar system. Please press the screen to continue. We advise guests, please use caution on exiting the armistice zone, as weapons will once again become hazardous. Please be considerate and avoid obstructing airlocks. Thank you for your assistance. Space
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Join the ship share program today. Flying together.
Aegis combat is engines online.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, that concludes the playthrough of 3.0. I'll maybe do some missions in a future video. This was a largely without commentary playthrough. You know, flying over Daymar, getting in the Ursa rover, jumping over some stuff, whatever. Going to Port Olisar, having a walk around, taking a new ship, which is the Vanguard Warden, one of my favorites, a heavy fighter. Just look at it, it's fucking beautiful. The Gatling, which I'll probably change out for a big laser, size 5, which is this Gatling is size 4. And then there's 4 size 2 lasers up front. And the reason is that the lasers are about the same velocity, so I can fire them at the same time and hammer at a target. And I'll put some ballistic weaponry on the turret, so my turret gunner doesn't deplete my energy, you know. It's just firing shells, which don't actually consume energy, so that energy can go to me firing, can go to my shields, etc. The console I showed was for someone who can distribute power. Love these pulsing engines. They sound amazing. So far, let's see how far we are. Okay, 60 kilometers, that's about a minute. It's looking at the surface, the sunset as well, and the gas giant in the distance. It's sunset on Salin. Oh, a bit of a lighting glitch going on, or it's me, I don't know. Again, this game looks so good. And they'll expand upon it, add more detail, etc, etc.
Landing gear deployed.
Looking for a safe place to land. Will be a bit slanted on this hill, though. Oh, I think I can actually go a bit closer to the actual space station. Well, base. Family farms. Yep. I can make this. Yep. Okay. Stop. I have to orient myself. Yep. Engine off.
Offline.
Keeping the lights on. Welcome to Salin with absolutely tremendously low gravity. And these are farms, and this will eventually also be able to be done by players. You know, pods like this, or natural fauna or crops that originate on that planet or moon. I've talked about that, so it's not any news. Show you around inside because the level of detail is pretty good. Some clothing here, power cell. What's this? Trading and shipping console. What? Oh, you can actually put stuff into your ship here and buy and sell ores, etc. That's quite cool, really. I didn't know that. Okay, and I'm a millionaire, as you can see. It's a perk of testing. And these are some crop growing things, and it's a space melon and some hipster space blue avocados. And I want you to look at that. Some space strawberries. So, you know, it's just really nice. And this kind of concludes the second video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the 4K ultra detail aspect of it. I hope you enjoyed the smooth frame rates. I was able to use a cheat engine to spoof Star Citizen into loading this instead of something else with mobiGlass, etc. enabled, and actually quantum travel enabled and all that. Took some figuring out, but took a video to watch and etc. Reddit post was deleted already. And say bye to the Vanguard. And I'll see you in the verse.